Good morning. Thank you, Stan. Good morning, everybody. Sego Sego Guego. Ani. This 25-year journey of IDHC is no small feat. We've really come a long way. Going back to 1996, the reference group that originally led the Southern Ontario Aboriginal Diabetes Initiative, known as SODI, formed a team affectionately called the SODI Sisters. They would be regional diabetes workers, and these workers traveled the province to bring diabetes wellness information to communities, to facilitate events, and to generally capacity build around diabetes prevention and education. I was one of those SODI sisters. I recall how we used to travel into communities, and in the early days, community members would see us coming and sometimes cover their plates and say, "Here comes SODI." But we persevered, we built trust, we shared joy, our bundles and our knowledge of wellness, and we wanted to make a point that we were not the food police. Then slowly we saw change, a silent revolution. The SODI sisters won the hearts and trust of community members and entire communities. Organizations, partners, frontline workers all collaborated with us. Organizations developed health policy, organizations grew their own gardens, many organizations revived land-based teachings. Pot machines were discreetly removed from buildings. Together, we would all make the break from sad nutrition with no more shame. We would reclaim our culture, recognize our ways of self-care, champion our identities. We were and still are following our original instructions. We're feeding our spirit, we're taking counsel from our esteemed elders. We broke away from many different food guides and we looked to traditional foods and heaped our plates with the good stuff. Not following exclusively Western protocols, we're braiding our own knowledges. Instead of asking the classic research questions such as, why do more Indigenous people have diabetes? Is it due to obesity? Is it due to the thrifty gene theory? We act on the knowledge that Indigenous diabetes is the direct effect of colonization and residential schools. And this knowledge has been proven by research and supported by the TRC findings, right from the words of our people. We at IDHC create custom resources and programs which speak to Indigenous values and interests. We work with Indigenous frontline health workers, Indigenous nutritionists, foot care providers, and many, many more good people. So this is not just an IDHC initiative. This is for all of us here. Frontline health workers have stepped up to the plate from all over Ontario with whom we have forged strategic partnerships. We had close to 900 people register, and I see over 300 people here already from across Turtle Island and from across the world, assembled to hear the stories of Indigenous diabetes wellness. And I welcome each and every one of you. On behalf of the Board of Directors for the IDHC and all of the dedicated staff at the IDHC, allow me to personally welcome you to this important conference. We have gathered here because we will address Indigenous diabetes together. I also have the honor of being asked to share the first message from a dignitary to all of you. This message is from Her Excellency, the Right Honorable Mary Simon, Governor General of Canada, and Vice Patron of the Commonwealth Parliamentary Association. Honoring traditional knowledge and research, 25 years of IDHC. I'm pleased to send greetings to everyone celebrating this important milestone in the history of the Indigenous Diabetes Health Circle. For 25 years, IDHC has been focusing on diabetes education, prevention, and management in First Nations, Inuit, and Métis communities in Ontario. Its network of healthcare providers, medical professionals, elders, and frontline caregivers collaborate to deliver services and programs rooted in Indigenous teachings and holistic well-being. Committed to providing Indigenous people with the knowledge and tools to make healthy choices in their daily lives, the staff and volunteers of IDHC have every reason to be proud of what they have accomplished. By caring for one another in a way that respects tradition, recognizing individual needs, and brings together families, friends, and communities, we can ensure a better quality of life for everyone, for generations to come. I wish you the very best as you celebrate the past and look into the future. Mary Simon. Niawagoa.